find it hilarious that just as I was spitting some real truth about Brad, my internet died.
He heard what you said. He just decided to just fuck up your internet remotely.
It's him who's been installing the Bitcoin miners on our computers. I know it.
It was Brad. What if you found out that Brad's secretly been sabotaging your computer stuff like your entire life that you've known him? Like every possible thing that could have gone wrong with his computer, with your computers and like your phones, like every technological thing was all Brad's fault.
There'd be a monetary price, but that'd be the end of it.
I was gonna say, but so what if he did that? Like, what if you found that out and after like, it's like your stuff became unusable, like you lost everything, but then he gave you like a house.
Yeah, sure.
It's over. Like
Yep.
beef done.
Wait, is the house paid off?
You don't know. He just like, this is your house now. You don't even know if it's actually yours or not.
Then no,
no.
beef continue.
Yeah, then absolutely not.
What if like you stayed in the house for like a week and nobody came by to tell you to get out?
Then no, still no. I need a deed.
Yeah, I need proof of ownership.
I need a legal deed, and I need a statement that says
What
that
if
it's paid
there's
off.
what if there's a deed and it's illegible?
Then no.
No.
This is the leaf that I've scribbled some black marker on. This is the deed to this house.
This is like the scene out of the bench
Would you-
warmers where he's like, I am 12, and he has a
What would you
20-hour bill.
what would you do if he just dropped you off at a house and was just like, this is your house, and you didn't have it like a deed or anything, but like there wasn't anybody, it was an empty house.
I know Brad has a lot of money because, you know, he works a pretty okay job with
Yeah.
commissions and he has cryptocurrency, right? But he's not fucking Mr. Beast, okay?
Right? But what? No, I'm saying like this is like in 10 years. This is like 10 plus more years of like your shit going wrong, and it like it gets exponentially worse by the year. And he only reveals that he did all that. Like he reveals it in a car ride with you, and then after you come to a stop, like after you've come to terms with the fact that he's been sabotaging your life and like all your technology, then he says, "This is your house, by the way."
I don't know. The only way this works
I
for me,
still need I need
Yeah.
proof of purchase. Like
if he gave me a house,
Do you wait?
like,
Do you wait to calm down from finding out that he fucked with you until after the proof of purchase, or does the initial reveal that like does him saying like this is your house, does that calm you down?
no.
problem. I don't feel like I've been like fucked over too bad with technology. So if this is the like best he's gotten, I'm not like.
I'm saying like in
upset.
10 years, like everything's gone wrong, like you've lost everything at a certain point. Like every single year, it gets exponentially worse. Like your computer, like just outright breaks and it's unsalvageable.
He would
Like
need
your phone stopped working. You
to-
accidentally like upload porn to your Facebook.
Facebook. I don't have any social media.
You create social media and then accidentally upload porn to it.
Social media in your name.
You find out that you have a Facebook that you didn't make. Brad made it and then he uploaded porn to it.
Very impressed because someone would have told me by now. Anyway, for this to work for me, it has to be he has to give me the house, has to be paid off, proof of ownership, and then like a fucking check.
What if it was like half paid off, and
No.
your mortgage was like
Because I
500?
can't afford a house.
What if
Yeah,
it was like
like, no-
500 a month for the mortgage?
It's actually not too bad.
That's only $50 more than I pay in rent. So I mean, hey. Yeah, all right, fine.
How big is the house?
Like
Let me help you
1,200
with that question.
square feet.
Let me help you with that question. It doesn't matter.
It's a house. I was gonna say it's like 1,000 square feet.
Is the neighborhood nice?
It's like
Most neighborhoods are okay in Washington at the bare minimum.
I would say like this neighborhood is you probably shouldn't leave stuff unlocked, but nobody's gonna try to break into your house.
I mean, I guess I'll take it, but
I guess I'll take it.
I'm pretty okay on my own right now, so it's like I don't know if I would really like want it. That sounds so privileged. Shit.
We're close to
I was gonna say like most people would take that deal. I guess it just kind of depends on the severity of like what he did to you.
Yeah, that's probably part of it.
Like, I've already had a lot of really shit luck with computers, so, like, if it continues to get worse and worse and worse, then, like, I'm gonna be, like, my computer's going to explode, and my eye is going to fall out of my face.
Yeah, it's like, if
Like,
you're
that is-
fucking...
That is
ran-
the
Okay,
track that we're
okay,
on.
okay. So what if that happened? What if your eye actually fell out of your face due to a computer malfunction? And
Okay,
then he
wait,
started to say that
wait.
what?
I have a clarification question.
Yeah.
So is it just like your personal stuff, like laptops, computers, phones, or is it just technology in general?
No, just your personal stuff. I mean, like if you
Okay.
have any work stuff like that gets sabotaged too. Any technology that you use that could be considered yours,
'Cause I was
kind
gonna
of.
say, if it's like just technology in general, you get really dangerous after 10 years if you're Chris, because then you like get on a flight and the plane crashes.
Right.
And that's no bueno.
What if he fucked with you so much, Chris, that you lost an eye as a result, but instead of like the house being half paid off, the house was fully paid off, and he said, "Here's the deed," and it was legitimate, and it was your house, but you also had just found out that you lost your eye because of him.
Is there pain?
Let's say that like when it happened, you passed out from the pain, but now it's like it's like the pain's always there, but it's not like incapacitating. It's like you're really sore, or not really sore, like you're kind of sore.
I don't know if that's how losing an eye works.
I've never lost
I
an eye
think if you
before.
just- I think if you lose an eye, it's just like nothing.
Well, I mean, you have nerves around your eye that I would imagine would hurt. I would think.
Sure, but like those will eventually heal.
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay, so like after like a month or two, like there's basically no pain in your eye. Yeah.
So here's the thing, like this is where I start to go into the territory of how nice is the house, because if it's like a single floor, like one.
If
bed,
it's
one
like an
bath,
800 square foot house.
and, like if it's a trailer, like we're not cool. You took an eye from me. We're not cool. If it has like a basement and like a main floor and it's like 2-bedroom,
Oh,
We're getting shot at.
or like something on that
Oh, they're in
level,
here. I shouldn't have gotten off.
The number in my head is at least $800,000 over the house.
Okay. So you can be
Because I
bought.
lost an eyeball.
Your eye can
And
be
my eyes are
bought.
already not great. If someone came out to, if this is the question you're posing to me, if someone came up to me on the street and said, "I'll pay $800,000 for one of your eyeballs," I would say yes.
That's good to know.
Oh my god, I almost 3v1 again.
Oh, that was.
The
I
only
can
reason
live for the
the
rest
only
of my
reason I
life
lost that is because I had a
comfortably
scope on my gun, and I was
on
like, I
$800,000.
snapped the scope. Damn it!
What if
I didn't
like?
have that G scope.
What if like 15 minutes after you accept this, like literally 15 minutes after you come to terms with this, and like you have your house, you're in there, you're soaking it in, a freak accident happens and you lose your other eye.
No, we're not cool.
I still have a house. I don't know, like. I'm not good, but we're cool. If
you know for sure
to
he
him,
didn't cause the other eye to go out, like would you if he like told you
I would
that
ask him, and if he sounded shit, because Brad is a terrible liar.
yeah, but I mean, but you'd have to be a pretty good liar to if you guys are talking, I can't hear you. Hold on.
No.
But you'd have to be like I would imagine a pretty good liar to be able to pull off not telling somebody that they lost an eye because of you
Right.
for
So
that
I
many
don't know.
years.
I'd ask him, and if my blind senses could detect that he was lying to me, then no, we would no longer be cool because my other eye, you ass.
What if he was like, I got you a second house?
Hypothetical ever. This is so
What if he like?
stupid.
Additional houses does not help me in this case.
What if he gave you like $1.5 million after the second eye? Like, what if like he denied responsibility, but then like after you accepted that he wasn't responsible, like a minute after that, he was like, no, that actually was me. Here's $1.5 million.
Underestimate me,
then sure, I don't know. 1.5 is a lot of money. Listen, in 10 years we're gonna have cyber eyes. Like we'll get there. I will live to see like electronic eyes.
So
I'm
you'll just
100% on
kind
that.
of sit on that, just kind of live your life as a blind
Yeah,
person until
I'll
you can
have
see
my
again.
house. I'll invest my 1.5 million dollars, and when I hear on the news, because I won't be able to see anything, when I hear on the news that they've proven the ability to give sight back to people, I'll just be like, oh yeah, here's my deposit. Give me my sight back.
Eyes on the prize.
No, I'm not taking that. Fuck off.
You're not
way.
taking that?
No way. For both eyes, no.
No. You don't want to have cyber eyes.
No.
Like,
what if like hyped? What if he also like? What if he also said, "Hey, I also understand how much different life's gonna be for you, so I've hired somebody, a full-on caretaker for you, that will take care of your needs."
Absolutely not. I do not. I hate living with people already. I just don't like it. I've done it before. It's just not great. I mean, well, I shouldn't say that. It's okay. Depends who the people are, right?
What if he told you that it was an absolute babe and she was actually like had a thing for you?
Have you ever heard of those like? I don't know if they're called babes, but there's people that just take advantage of like the disabled and they're like, yeah, we're your caretakers, and they siphon all your money. Fuck no.
Well, he would be like overseeing this, so that wouldn't happen to you.
Yeah, I trust Brad.
You
That's a fucking girlfriend for me. This is so stupid. No. Pretty much no scenario where I lose a fucking eye is gonna get me to be like, yeah, alright.
What if he gave you an extra hand, like an extra arm?
What the fuck would I do with an extra arm? Where would I even put the arm? Is it coming out of my eye?
If you come out of your back.
I'm also out by this point, though. By the way, like,
I'm watching that.
no, I don't want you to hire some weird caretaker for me.
A weird caretaker. What if this is like your soulmate?
Take us a while to close door over there.
Don't,
No, I
I
can't
would trust.
fucking see them.
I would trust no one to pick my soulmate for me.
What if they picked them? What if they volunteered? They heard about your accident, and they just wanted to
That's
help.
even more suspicious.
And they form like an emotional bond with you over time, like caretaking with you.
Do you know how suspicious
Situation. There's no situation in which this happens that I'm not immediately suspicious of every single person that I know. Like, I become like Ebenezer Scrooge in the tower. Like,
What if
no
that?
one
What
is
if that
good,
only
I
made them
trust
more
no
attracted to
one.
you? What if that's actually what they were hoping would happen?
Have you heard of those, like, My Weird Addiction things where
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're called, but they're like feeders, bro. Where they get off on, like, feeding you and making you fat and doing everything for you.
Oh yeah. What if you got one of those people, but they like,
Oh,
but
no.
they controlled it where they were like, they didn't want to actually make you fat. Like they kind of did, but they really just wanted to take care of you. And if you happen to get fat, like that's just a bonus.
Absolutely no, the worst.
So for $1.5 million, a house, and a soulmate caretaker, you would not give up both your eyes.
I'm going up on these guys. Fuck this.
Me too.
Listen, the deal that I would accept is $800,000 for one.
For one eye.
That's,
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I
That's
would go
as
with.
long as you know where your limits are.
That's where I'm at personally. I don't want two houses in exchange for each of my eyes. Then I'll be blind in two locations. I don't want that.
Oh, hello.
I took down someone.
Oh, you got him. Oh, no. Did he?
Yeah, our
Is
teammate
there
got him.
one? Is there one
I think
guy
I think
left
there's
now?
more people around, but they're just not necessarily on a team.
Quick, enemy right here.
Come closer to us. I can't.
Nope, he's in here.
Our teammate's telling
Come
it to us.
through the door. Yeah.
Enemy is here.
Keep coming.
I knew he was in here.
Opponent over here. Enemy very close.
Oh my god, wow, he actually killed me through my shield.
Reloading.
I don't think it matters, I got teammates dead. Oh, got him. No, guess
That
not.
was the end of that squad.
More
Half
people.
the squads are down. I looted our teammates' banner.
Right here, got one.
He's
Recharging my
fucked.
shields.
You're all fucked. Wow, he stopped?
Blood.
It's getting hazy.
Taking fire.
Losing an
Oh,
eye.
he is losing no ammo. He's
Yeah.
dead.
I don't know why he did that because he was telling us to get closer to him, so I was right underneath him. He jumps down, looks over at me, and then he goes and tries to get your thing. And I was like, "You could help me up. There's nobody here." he screwed that up. Okay, hi.
Alright.
Would you, for $1.5 million and an $800,000 house, would you give up one of your eyes?
So say it again.
So let's say that like there's no caretaker, like you don't trust it, so you don't lose an extra eye, but he does say like, and you've already lost your eye. Like this is something that's already happened to you. You're just finding out that Brad is responsible for it when you thought it was like a freak accident.
Right.
And then he offers you a house, an $800,000 house, and then $1.5 million cash.
Is the house paid off?
Yes.
Then yes, I'll take it.
Okay.